Travis Gotti, we here with True School Sports.
Oh man.
Yeah, we up in this motherfucker, Los Angeles, the Forum.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, where's my brethren all around the world watching this video? Sergey Kovalev, let's talk about him for a second, because we talked a lot about the Andre Ward side of things. Obviously, we're frustrated. Obviously, it's something to be frustrated with. But let's talk about Kovalev for a second. You know, he's 33 years old. He's up there in age. I believe 33 years old, right? 33, 32, something like that. Let's fact check myself. He's actually 34. Okay, so he's older than I thought he was. Kovalev is up there in age, so he needs to get himself back. If he plans on fighting and he still wants to do some great things in boxing, he needs to get on that right now, because he's getting to that age now where, you know, you really begin to decline as a fighter. So with that being said, the question is, can he become world champion again? And you know, look, I'm a big Crusher fan. You know, I think he's an incredibly skilled fighter, still a top 5 pound-for-pound fighter in my eyes. But when you look at this light heavyweight division right now, it's stacked, man. It's really stacked. And with these guys being younger than him, stronger, and in some cases equally as skilled, you know, you look at a guy like Biev or Alexander Vazdik. It's going to be tough if he has to go through those guys to do it. But, you know, aside from those guys, you got Dimitri Bivol, you know, Marcus Brown, who I think he'd ice, but still Marcus Brown's decent. Sullivan Barrera, who's been getting better. Nathan Cleverly, who he beat, who was never really easy, an easy fight. Joe Smith Jr., who's proven to be a tough out, hasn't lost in recent memory. You know, I know he hasn't lost, but he hasn't lost recently. And then you have Eliezer Alvarez, and then, you know, you have the other guy, the champions, Adonis Stevenson, and Andre Ward, that he's ultimately gunning for. But the question is, can he really become champion again? You look at this landscape, you know, those guys I mentioned, and when you look at these rankings, you know, he's not ranked in the top 40 of the WBC, but he is listed as the Diamond Champion, which I'm not really sure what that's for, to be honest with you. I really don't know what that's about, but he's a Diamond Champion, so take that for what you want for the WBC. In the IBF, he's ranked number 3, so he's right there. A win probably gets him back into contention quickly. And then by the WBA, he is also ranked number 2 behind Dimitri Bivol, who is the interim champ. So he probably has to wind up fighting Bivol, which is not going to be an easy fight. So what I'm saying is, Kovalev is 34 years old. Do I think he can become a champion again? Absolutely. He has the tools and the skills to do it. But with the current landscape of boxing, with the guys that are coming up, if he catches them at the wrong time, let's say he has to go through Alexander Vazdik, does that, because the way it looks right now, if I'm not mistaken, Vazdik is signed a top rank, which, let me make sure my facts are in order. Alexander Vazdik, top rank. I'm pretty sure he's a top rank fighter, but I could be wrong. No, he is a top rank fighter. And as most of you know, it was rumored that Sergey Kovalev could potentially be making that move to top rank, which I think he should, because I believe it was rumored. I don't know if it was just Ward or him, but I feel like it was him too. But I could be wrong. But what I'm saying is, like, if he has to go through one of these, like, top light heavyweights, it's going to be tough at his advanced age. And I think he can do it, because I think if he's fighting an Alexander Vazdik or one of these other Russian guys, and that the fights are more inclined to be fair, and that he would be able to actually just be the crusher, be himself, and not worry about getting long blown the whole time. So, yeah, absolutely. I think he could definitely, for sure, become a world champion again. But that road, I'm not going to sit here and blow smoke up his ass. That's going to be a tough road, because number 1, the division is very deep. That's number 1. And number 2, aside from the division being very deep, I got to call him out. You know, I love Kovalev, and I haven't watched the HBO telecast, so I can't really accurately say this, but there was a lot of problems with him and John David Jackson. And I think a lot of those problems were because of Kovalev himself, to be quite honest with you. Because of, like, he said that, like, I forget who was with it. I'm pretty sure it was Jim Lampley, though, on HBO. He was on HBO, Jim Lampley, and he was talking about John David Jackson for the second fight, and he was basically talking about how John David Jackson is just some guy who holds the pads, and how he doesn't want to follow instruction. He just wants to kind of be Andre Ward on his own. which I'm not a fan of. I think I'm a big fan of listening to your trainers, listening to your corner, if they're giving you good advice, of course. And John David Jackson's a good trainer, so. And I do know that I know from people in the boxing world who talked to JDJ after the fight, that hey, you know, Kovalev maybe wasn't listening to John David Jackson as much as he should have been. So Kovalev, as much as I like him, as highly as I rate him, and as talented as he is, he's gonna need to have to be a little bit less hard-headed, and listen to his corner if he wants to win a world title again. And I really don't know if at 34 years old, as long as he's been boxing, if that's something he could do. So a lot of factors go into that. He's obviously got a long way to go, but he's definitely talented enough to do it. And win, lose, or draw, I'll be rooting for Kovalev to get the job done, because he's someone that, you know, was at one point in time, before when he had the titles, one of the only true champions we had. You know, he had won the title in Wales, defended it in Canada, went to everybody's backyard, knocked people out. You know, the guy was everything you'd want in a champion, and he should have been celebrated more. And it's my humble opinion that he was very underappreciated as a champion. But that's my opinion. You guys have yours. Let me know what you guys think. Will Kovalev become a champion again? I think he can be, but it's going to be a very, 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 very tough road. Let me know in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just kidding. So until next time, take care, guys.